As always, Nicholas Gillis, Scatterhawk, or Doggo, depending on where you found me. And I'm joined by Riley, who is on Dark Souls. And Kiba might join, I don't know. Not really sure where he is. It says that we have something to do here. I don't think we actually do. Let's have to go talk to Seraphy first.
God fucking damn it.
Damn you, little fairy. Damn you. Yep, gotta talk to the fairy.
Stupid fucking phrase. No one likes phrase. Seriously, who the fuck likes phrase? Nobody. That's it. I also never get over the fact that you can literally give the fucking handmaiden feces covered fucking ashes, and she's like, oh, fine ash. No. No, it is not. It is disease-ridden filth. The fuck is wrong with you? You crazy fucking bitch.
And the only person who remembers the entirety of the actual first script is Rain.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Rain. I don't even know who Rain is. Rain could actually be the most popular character in the fucking series.
For this game, there's
the
two
pink
main
bitch?
characters.
No, that's not.
No. In this game, there are two main characters, Lon and Rain. They're twins, both blonde, but only one of them is an idiot, and it's Lon. He's like pretty much completely retarded, and during the normal game, everything goes forward normally. Because Kiba's not here, I can actually say what happens because I'm fairly certain you don't give a fuck. At the end of the normal story...
How fucking dare you try and spoil, you fucking filth-ridden garbage.
At the end of the normal story,
I could not care less.
Lon sacrifices himself to save Rain after they kill their parents. Not by choice. They don't know that the things they kill are their parents until they're already dead. And then Rain is left alone.
Oh, God intended.
Rain is left completely alone. She's 100% depressed. And Tama kind of evolves for an instance and is like, hey, I can sack all of my lives and you can try again. Only Rain remembers everything pre-Tama sacking all of her lives. Even though Seraphy and Lon were in that timeline as well.
I mean, who the fuck cares about timelines, right? It's all about fucking not having any idea as to what the fuck is going on at any point in time. Ow, that's a spear in my asshole. That's a spear in my asshole. That's two spears in my asshole. Shush, why are you guys attacking me? I'm just a fellow Lothric Knight. Fuck off. Man. How the fuck do good guys fucking pull this shit off? I fucking wear the exact same set, the exact same weapon, fucking shield and everything, and they fucking immediately know it's me. It's a bullshit. These guys are hacking. Oh, filthy cheaters.
So now a little white-haired girl is telling us if we can find a nine-tailed fox, we can save our nine-tailed fox friend.
Believe it.
Exactly.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to fucking find. Just look for an open field and listen for the screaming.
If you hear silence, then it's also forgiving people.
Yeah. Then you're in the wrong area.
Yes.
Just keep going through
If you
open
hear
plains
just
until you hear what
screaming,
sounds like
you
a
found
retarded
it. If you
girl
hear screaming and then silence, you may have found a couple fight, and then you should avoid it.
I love how we both did the same, just immediate one after the other.
Yep.
Alright, this one has a down path. I completely forgot about that.
We need to go to Charlotta, which is in Besaid. I think.
Oh, we're right outside. That means... Oh, there's a Titanite sub I can grab on my fucking main character. Thank Christ. I need that for my one night straight sword. That I'm gonna use to beat the shit out of Fred.
Damn.
I mean, we did some fucking PvP fights against each other, but my PvP skill has greatly evolved. And that build I was using when I messaged you, I've swapped some things out. Like now I'm using full brass knight armor, and I think I've swapped my weapon. I can't remember what weapon.
You're the Leoric build.
Just crazy fire damage.
I mean, if you can find a way to implement it, Power Within, it's a hell of a drug, obviously.
It is, but I don't have the attunement slots for it right now.
That would do it.
3, which all 3 of them I need. I need my Great Combustion for roll catching, and when somebody pushes
go
kills.
grind Silver Knight for a little bit. You can get, if you can get enough proof of Concord kept, you can get the Dark Moon Ring, which gives you 2 attunement slots.
Yeah, but then that sacrifices one of my important rings.
It does, but it's that or try and level a bunch.
I mean, I'm pretty confident with my build currently. I mean, I could take out Sacred Flame, which is just there for disrespect. Which I actually saved the video clip of me winning my 2 battles. And especially considering the fact that on the second one in a row that I won, I finished the guy by grabbing the Sacred Flame, and then fucking the second he got up, I just fucking Great Combustion. Just destroyed the poor man. I don't think he was ever the same again. I'm pretty
literally
sure
ripped a hole in his asshole. I stuffed a fucking grenade in his stomach. It blew up. He went to get up, and I fucking stuffed another one in his stomach. Also, fighting fucking Hawkwood the Deserter is apparently super easy, considering if you manage to roll past like one of his heavier swings and catch him with Sacred Flame, you can literally just spam cast it, and every single time he gets up, he'll like roll left or right, and you'll just catch him again, and I literally just Great Combusted him to death. Or not Great Combusted, I Sacred Flamed him to death. I grabbed him 4 times in a row. Well, that's a neat trick.
Destroyed him. Usually there's a bunch of fucking summoning signs at Lothar Castle. However,
right now there's not.
Oh, never mind. Fucking Q just showed up. Oh, and somebody's using the fucking Dragon Slayer axe, Dragon Slayer Great Axe. Please let this summon be mine. Well, one of my people got insta-killed. Both of my summons are dead.
All right. Now to go and find a giant spooky cat.
Ow.
God damn it, Refia.
Ow. Delayed attacks.
All right. Fortunately, I do not have any movement mirages. That sucks. So now we get to go look for the giant fucking ice fox. You can't go down here until you get to the postscript. You also have no need to go down there until you get to the postscript, but like... Death battle!
Bar.
Hi, Kaiba.
Ow.
What do you mean?
Ow. Fuck.
We're doing postscript stuff.
That shouldn't have hit me, but of course it does. Why? Because the fucking lock-on system is shit. Alright, stage 1 complete. Neat. Now I get to fight 2 of them.
Or do you? Bum, bum, bum.
I rolled too late. That was my last Estus.
This time you get to punch this dude in the face. Because I can't remember.
Unlikely.
Man, a long, narrow straight. Thanks, dungeon. But how? Good, we beat him to it. It was literally just run straight. Just straight.
Nope, I died.
Libra.
I basically had to do the entire fight on my fucking own because my two fucking summons were retards and literally got killed in the first fucking 10 seconds of the fight.
And I
I
don't
then
want to use that.
proceeded to get. I then proceeded to beat the entire first phase, and I made it halfway through the second.
Time for Bahamut.
That's so upsetting. I love when you think you're summoning competent people, and it's like, no, we brain dead.
Multiplayer games.
Oh, what's that? You thought you were summoning somebody as an idea as to what the fuck they're doing? Yeah, good luck with that. Honestly, fucking... At least I think that, at least for my fucking preference, the Twin Princes is just... First phase, fucking kill Lorgan as quickly as possible.
Let's just flare the hell out of this. Why did that not do damage? Oh no. So, what I thought would be a good idea turns out to not be a good idea.
What are the odds?
I summoned Dragon of Destruction. His strongest attack, one of the strongest attacks he has, hit for 300. My fucking autos hit for 4K.
That was a tough fight. Looks like I'll have to use a summon. Hits for 300 damage. Can we talk about this? Maybe work things out.
Give me 7,500 or 75,600 XP though. That's good.
That is cool.
Dick.
Let's see. Alright, time to use another ember. Pop. Alright, who we got here? This person appears to be completely unarmed. Whatever. I'll take some Ken fodder, I guess. Another signs here. I'm hoping this guy is just like fucking like miracle god. And he's just gonna fucking like
Uh-oh.
take down fucking Marine in like 4 hits. Oh, he's got a dark sword. And of course I get hit by that because my character isn't well. This fight is already going fucking terrible. Considering the fact that I've already been forced into using Onissus. And my Phantom is dead. Okay, Scott, after the stream, I'm gonna need your help for this, considering the fact that apparently I just can't summon anybody that actually knows what they're doing.
Makes sense.
Odd.
I'm back to the
good.
shrine.
Now Refia gets to deal with her uncle dying again.
Yes, the Death in Part 2.
Yeah.
Big fan. Alright, well, Anthem was swept away.
Died, got possessed, and then the thing possessing him died. And now it's just a whole barrel of sadness.
Man, you dead once, you dead twice, you dead 3 times. Welcome to Disney World. Disney World. Ow. Wait, I have a question about Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Do you ever go to Atlantis?
No.
Fuck those games. I don't
Do
care
you
anymore.
mean Atlantis, the nerd? There's a Kraken, or do you
Yes.
mean Atlantis with Poseidon?
Atlantis.
Poseidon's not in any.
Okay. Yes, he is. He's
Yeah,
I like
Little
King
Mermaid.
he's
Trident.
Ariel's dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
King
yeah.
Trident,
It's not
not
Poseidon. It's King
Poseidon.
Trident.
He is.
Yeah,
He's
different
Poseidon.
name.
He's named something else, but he's Poseidon.
Of course, they put that in and not the other fucking
But
one.
the there's no Atlantis world because it's not as known as some of the other worlds.
Also,
Which is bullshit because
It's not as
fucking
popular
that
as
is
things like
just
Big Hero
so
6 and
good.
Frozen and stuff.
well, they gave the reason why they can't do it is because the people who were
Own
important
the
in
rights.
that have lost the ability of being important because they had to pass it away.
They had to pass it away.
It's
Do you
owned
mean
by
they passed
Fox, not by
away?
Disney.
It is?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I was
it's
talking
owned by
about lore.
20th Century Fox now, not by Disney.
I was just talking lore.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Atlantis is owned by 20th Century Fox now.
That I do not know.
I don't know. I'd look it up a little bit faster, but my laptop is the epitome of trash.
Nope.
I'm not sure why it's
Disney
still up.
wants the rights.
Okay, then they just don't give a fuck that it exists. Which
No, they
kind of
won't.
makes sense, because they made a second movie and it flopped really hard.
What?
I actually thought the second movie was pretty good. Second Atlantis movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you were actually legit talking about Atlantis.
There's a movie called
Yeah.
Atlantis, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
guy in it, and he's like,
Technically, it's Atlantis, the Lost Empire, but
yeah, but it's
Doesn't
just...
matter.
it was
The
really
Lost
good.
Empire
pretty
part was a
sure-
subtitle, if
sad it's not
anything.
as popular as it should be.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they don't have
Um,
access to that.
No, they do. It's still properly owned by Disney. At least that's what I'm getting here. It's a fucking like it's a criminally underrated movie. Like it's just it should be so much better. It should be so much like better now. Underrated. Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck kind of statistic is that? Roger Ebert gives it a 3.5 out of 4. Huh?
4 is not a good number to stop at.
Yeah, like what? That's the stupidest thing.
Well, the reason is because if you're...
IMDb gives it a 6.9 out of 10.
Usually
Rotten
it's
Tomato.
usually it's 5, 10, or 100, not
Rotten
4.
Tomato gave it a fucking 49%, and Google users gave it a 95%. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rotten Tomato fucking
it
gave
was,
shit to them. Used fucking scumbag tons. Garbage.
It was produced by Walt Disney, so it is technically a Disney IP. They just don't care. Or they couldn't get some of the original voice actors to come back, which is also usually a
Also
reason why it wouldn't
possible.
go into a game.
I'm pretty sure it's more or less they just don't fucking care.
Yeah. Those are
gonna
the
say
two
it is kind of,
possibilities, though.
old.
Either they just don't give a shit, or they couldn't
give a
figure
shit.
out how to get some of the other
licenses for it.
if anything, it would have been they couldn't get Michael J. Fox to revoice the main guy.
God, it was so good though. Now later today, I'm gonna go through my VHSs and actually look for it so I can watch it.
Do you actually have a functioning VCR? Because those things are hard to
He
come by
does.
nowadays.
Who the fuck needs a VCR, man? I've got a fucking TV with one built in.
Well, I had a
I use it
DVD
for my
player, but also had
N64.
one in, and the VCR portion of that DVD player broke every time I had one, and I had like 2 or 3 of them.
Which is funny because I have 3 of them. All of them fucking work perfectly fine.
Maybe mine's just shoddily made, considering, you know,
Who knows?
poor.
I'd tell you what company my current one is made out of, but I have a bunch of shit in front of it right now. Mostly VHS tapes and liquor, but that's besides the point.
Mine are from not known name, like name brand people.
Yeah, that explains a lot. That explains a hell of a lot. I think mine's
Sorry,
actually a
Sony
Sony.
actually
I think I goofed something.
Probably, knowing you.
It happens.
I was supposed to, there was an instance where, in the postscript, Seraphi's like, so, you want to go and do the final battle? You're supposed to say no, so that you can go and get certain mirages that you otherwise wouldn't have access to.
Does she point that out if you say yes? Or something similar to?
No, you just
Like
go
maybe
right
you
on
should.
into it. If you say yes, you just go right into the fight. Like, you go into the cutscenes and then you go into the battle.
Gotcha.
If you say no, then you're allowed to go and do, like, certain intervention quests and stuff and get...
What about Treasure Planet?
Nope.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet is also, I think, owned by the same people.
Well,
It's owned by
Atlantis
Disney.
is owned by Disney, so they just
And
don't
so
care.
Is Treasure Planet. They just don't care. They're big meanies.
I mean, Treasure Planet didn't even get a sequel, did it?
Got one movie.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure it's just the
something.
one.
Well,
And a
I'm pretty
game
sure
for
they even said
PS1.
it when they made it is that they intended it to be a like
One-off.
Like, it was never supposed to go anywhere further than that. Oh, so that's where the red tear stone ring is. I've never actually gone and gotten it. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Treasure Planet's also owned by them. It's just it's not relevant anymore, so they don't care.
I was gonna say.
At
I'm
least
pretty
with
sure
like
that
with
Dark
Toy
Star-
Story, there's been movies recently.
I mean, Toy Story is literally just going to be fucking like
It's
a permanent
practically
thing.
immortalized.
It's never going away. Yeah.
Toy Story, and
I
then
would say Toy Story is more iconic than fucking any of the Disney princesses.
right
Dead
in
ass.
Kingdom Hearts 3, the worlds are Toy Story, Olympus for Hercules,
Got a friend in me.
Tangled, Frozen, Monsters Inc., Pirates of the Caribbean, and Big Hero 6.
Never a huge fan of those. I mean, I haven't watched Big Hero 6, but the rest of it, I'm not a fan of those movies generally. Or the series they were from. A lot of people get really mad at me. They're like, "How the fuck did you not like Monsters Inc. and Toy Story?" I'm like, I just didn't. I would much rather watch something like Lady and the Tramp, or the Quest for Camelot. What is it? I don't remember the name of the other one. It was something to do with a cauldron. It was really good.
Black Cauldron?
Yes, Black Cauldron. God, I loved Black Cauldron. Treasure Planet, obviously. Fucking Atlantis, like those were like my.
Trying to think, like-
those were the best for me.
I'm trying to remember some of the worlds in the other games, but I only really know the ones in the first game because it's the only one I actually beat. which was it had Atlantica, which was Little Mermaid. It had Olympus.
Oh man, remember the fucking dinosaurs movie Disney had? Oh, that was good.
You know what's funny? And my sister will deny it till the end of time. When we first watched that movie, she got scared. I was 8.
Of which movie?
Dinosaurs.
It never scared me, even as a kid.
When we first watched it, for some reason, my sister got scared, and I remember it because it was so incredibly dumb. And it was very strange, but that's one of those things that, like, I remember and nobody else seems to. So for all I know, I'm crazy.
I'm looking through like some of the movies that are like, hey, these are similar, and Titan AE is on there, but I don't think Titan AE was a Disney movie.
It was a good movie.
It was a Pixar movie. It was a really good movie.
The name doesn't sound familiar.
Uh,
I mean, also 4.
Yeah, that's kind of the big one.
I have to keep pulling
He
up
was-
the
I
scorecard.
could pull
I
my
had
entire
like
life as well.
I had like maybe 12 movies to watch. And just those
Iron
12.
Giant.
That's about it.
Iron Giant was good.
A bunch of the movies I didn't even actually own. It was just by
Emperor's New
VHS.
Groove was pretty good. There's Black Culture. The
I just had a
Rescuers,
wonderful
that's
thing to remind me, hey, dumbass,
gay.
thing to worry about. Some of the bosses in this game, like some of the plot bosses, where if you die, you have to restart at the last save, can cast Death or Doom.
Yep.
And there's no way to get around Death or Doom. You just have to die. Which, fun fact, if you're in a thing where you only have one shot, like, that you only have the one stack, and your other stack is just, when it's gone, it's gone. No way around it. Yeah, no, that's bull. But now, I guess because I got fucking wiped because of death, and the fact that there's no way around it, I get to get the fucking things that I didn't get before. Some of the mirages that I couldn't get because I was stupid and I pressed yes when I should have not done that. Luckily, I can skip a lot of these cutscenes now, so that's good.
All right, I've got my fucking.
It's like 45.
I guess my PvP setup. We got Gale's Greatsword +5, I got a Chaos Dagger +10, I've got Pyromancer's Parting Flame +10, I've got the Sellsword Twin Blade, basically just a parry.
It's red, right?
Considering it's mostly just, oh, he has 2 swords out, I'm gonna attack, and then it's like, haha, the Sellsword Twin Blade can parry. I've got full brass armor, okay, never mind. I've got mostly brass armor with the Shadow Gauntlets. I've got Witch's Ring, Great Swamp Ring, Chloranthy Ring +3, Havel Ring +3. And then I've got Great Combustion, Black Serpent, and Sacred Flame.
Gotcha.
That's my PvP setup. And the great thing is, you end up casting Black Serpent, and most people do like one roll and then they get hit by it anyways. I run up and I fucking just Great Combust them for half their health. And then people just kind of look at you and they're like, what the fuck?
So how does the Sellsword Twin Blades parry? Because it's
just have
L2 is the spin slash, which is damaging, not a parry.
Isn't it? I've seen people parry with it.
Don't know how.
I've seen it. It's like one of the fucking Twin Blades is a parry.
Sellsword is
If I can
spin
actually watch
slash.
somebody in a
Warden is twin slash. And nobody uses the dancer ones because they suck. And they have Dancer's Grace, which is pretty much the same as spin slash. just with elemental attachment.
Well, the thing is, like, I've got it in my offhand. Like, I've got it in my left hand.
Then that would just be use the L2, I think.
Yeah, but well,
I don't know if that's how it works in that game.
For this one, it does the little spin, so I'm pretty sure you can parry with it. I'm about to test it on a Lothric Knight, so we'll find out shortly.
Yeah.
We'll find out if I'm correct. First things first. Kill this vermin.
Oh yeah, I got an ending for Kingdom Hearts 3 yesterday, Kiba.
It parries. Confirmed.
Yeah, you told me.
That's
I was
neat.
there.
I was right. Yeah, buddy. I know watching all those videos will pay off.
What videos of what?
PvP videos for Dark Souls.
Usually it's not a full video, usually it's just a compilation.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but
they
it's
show
a
you.
lot of the time they explain, like, hey, this is the
how you do it.
idea of what we're going to be
Literally
doing.
not even. I've just been watching, like, pure Dex builds or pure Faith builds, and I just kind of sit there and I'm like, alright, I can understand how this can work, and, you know, this, there. I noticed, like, fucking people were using, like, the fucking sellsword in their offhand, and they do a little flip, and it would parry someone, and I was like, that's interesting, because fucking other weapons, they just end up doing a heavy attack. So I was like, alright, I'll use that to my advantage. Certain other weapons do it as well, I can't remember. One of the, I think it's one of the hand scythes, also do it. I just don't know which one. Is it the Murphy? No, the Murphy just does a land attack. Oh. But yeah, no, I figured that out, and I was like, that would be perfect. It'll also be great against Fred, because he's gonna think I'm going for, like, dual sword hitting. Like, I have the Cell Sword for some quick attacks, and then I've got my Gale Sword for fast attacks, and then the fucking... he's gonna get his ass parried, and fucking... instead of actually going through the parry, I'm gonna fucking Sacred Flame his ass. God, it's gonna be great.
Alright.
It's gonna be sad.
Much faster that time.
Or if I really want to disrespect him, I guess I could just fucking... I could parry the Cell Sword and do a fucking parry into a fucking dagger riposte, but... I mean, that's just disrespectful.
Girls tear him again. And then now Seraphy will ask if we want to go to the boss fight. This time, say no! Instead of being bad at the game.
Hey, you wanna go fight this big scary motherfucker? You wanna fuck the hell off? Okay, jeez, I'm sorry I asked. Yeah, you fucking should be.
Come see me change your minds. Oh.
You just gotta nuke a third world country.
Alright. Intervene. Should have a new quest. And this will give us two mementos, I think. And the only one who gets bent in this situation is Seraphy. Your fault for wanting to transform, nerd. Can I? No, it's unimprisonable. Okay. And it's weak to ice. How much does Blizzaga cost? 7. Alright. That's, dead now. Bahamut. Alright, now we can evolve Seraphy as well. Transcender of Time. Tomohime and Kyubi, Mega Phoenix, Syra Memento, Diva, and okay. Then we got these two, which are just secondary things. But we did get some mementos. So that's good. Anything else I can do with this? No, I think that was it. Yep. So now, once you've done all of that, you can go here and buy seeds. Including, obviously, like, the best ones. So, one more thing to do before we get to the end. There's a few more things we can do in terms of, like, Mirage Collection, but there's also something we can do here. To the Colosseum! Alright. Yes, so now I have access to doing a level 73 fight. Bad Fox! Bad Fox! Unfortunately, I think I need a specific ability to capture it. And I don't think I have access to said ability. Yeah, I don't think I have access to it. Can you learn it for some reason? That's a no. So, to get the Mirage that's in that quest, I need a certain ability. Thing is, I don't remember which ability which Mirage has said ability.
Google.
To the comments.
Kiba,
To the chat.
there are never people in my comments that actually know what I need.
Ow. Ow.
Ow. Intense pain in my neck.
Alright, boys, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Okay. Going to attempt my first.
Alright, so I do have this. So we'll give Rain the Momenculus. And, go in for it. Libra. Yeah, inflict doom to create a community. Doom. Okay, I missed. This is going to be an extensive fight. Fuck it. There we go. Seconds. I got it first try. On my main account, when I went back to do that pretty recently, it took several attempts to get that.
Players remaining. Jeez. Lost quite a few there.
Alright, we've now obtained a second one. I don't think I have the capability to defeat or even capture Super Ultimate Weapon yet. I'm curious though. Alright, let's see. Can I capture you? Deal a lot of damage. I don't think I have the capability of dealing enough damage. Thundaja? Did...
What?
I used Thundaja and I think it did 500 damage.
That's sad.
That's what happens when you fight Super Ultima Weapon and he fucks your shit. He's Super Ultima because he's really fucking strong. They didn't call him Super Ultima for nothing. He's actually really fucking strong. It helps that he's level 90 and I'm not, but I can't even do that and it be worth it because it's only valuable on Rain. Okay, no, it did 5,000, which apparently 5,000 damage in a single hit is not enough to count as a lot of damage.
Strange.
I think I have to try and deal like 8,000 to 9,000 damage to make it count for this. Lon doesn't need mana. Okay, let's try Flare. 5,034. That did less. My 9-cost lightning move did way more damage than my 9-cost nuke.
Lightning move.
Yeah. Both cost 9. One of them looks much more like a nuclear explosion than the other. And, I forgot he had Ultima. I forgot he had Ultima. Motherfucker. Well, I almost died, because Ultima will kill you in one shot. With over 11,000 health. And fairly decent protections. Alright. Can I? No, I can't. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty sure this does nothing. 2,900. Yeah, that sucks. And he doesn't have weaknesses to anything. What counts as a lot of damage? If... Okay, Lon's stack is dead. That's not good.
That's what they call a bad.
And yeah, and he did it again, so now both stacks are dead. All right. Now I need to find a way to deal an excessive amount of damage in a single shot. Unfortunately, I have no idea what exactly is going to constitute that much damage. What is giving... What in this stack is giving ultimate focus? Really? It's the Titan? Really? Okay. We'll try it one more time and see if that works, and if not, we'll just wait until later. All right. How much does Ultima do? That is nowhere near enough. I need to find some way to boost Rain's magical damage or lower the magical resistance of this thing.
Oh, okay, got my first kill. My third PvP fight. Accidentally got rid of my shotgun.
He's happy.
That's good. Happy doggo is happy is good. On stack has... okay.
Alright, second kill. Ow, 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 ow.
I don't know how much damage it just did to know whether or not that was worth. I'm gonna go with not worth. Doesn't help that I have no way to do ridiculous damage without that.
Oh no, I know why she was excited. She got to go outside.
That would do it.
Well, we're having barbecue for dinner, and she likes going outside and helping with the grill.
Playing in the snow. Wait.
No, it's warm outside.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, good for you.
There's something near.
Oh, sweet fuck. Rain stack just took an obtuse amount of damage.
Okay, it's nice to see that since this was in beta on PC, the throwing axe is still the most overpowered thing in the game. for Realm Royale.
Oh. I mean, the reason is because it has an arc.
Yeah,
So
however, the fact that literally
if
it
it's
does
somebody at long
1200
range,
damage at any range is ridiculous.
oh yeah, but the thing is if it's medium to long range combat, you can't hit them at all. Like, even if you were to throw it, you're not gonna hit them. Because it drops
Maybe
off.
a shit marksman.
No, it literally only, it doesn't go long range.
Yeah, I've seen people get some pretty far fucking shots.
Well, yeah, but it still has a max distance regardless of where you're positioned and where your enemy is positioned.
Yeah, the issue is you can still hit somebody at that range and do more damage than the fucking sniper rifle.
I really don't like the sniper
body
rifle in that game. I prefer the bows.
I think the bow is the only thing that can do more damage than the axe.
Yeah. I can two or three shot someone without headshot. I can two shot someone with a headshot. And if it has frost, that means the first hit makes sure that the second hit is practically guaranteed because they can't move anymore. At least effectively.
Trying to figure a way to do, if I even can do enough damage to this thing, and right now it's sure looking like that's a no.
Oh, let's see.
Also, it appears everybody either plays assassin or fucking warrior.
I see way more assassins than anything else, and the only thing that's
warrior. Oh my god. Oh, there's an assassin. Holy shit. Warrior.
You do realize before you pick a class, they auto default you to warrior, right?
No, like these are people jumping around. These are people that have picked a class. I'm not counting AFKs.
I'm just saying, like as soon as you're in the lobby, it automatically spawns you in as a warrior, even if you haven't picked a class yet.
Yeah, but once you start jumping around, the only time you can start actually moving on your own is once you've picked a class.
Yeah.
Inside of the ship. And I was only counting people that were moving around. It was literally just almost all warrior. And then later on, some hunters and some assassins started appearing, which made me super happy. I was like, oh yes, it's not just those. Okay, so what's another... I really want to jump from the same spot, because last time it actually worked out pretty well.
I was gonna say, there's one specific spot on the map that I like going. The problem is one of the castles nearby has a render bug, where it's just a black dot a large quantity of the time.
I go to the place, or at least I'm going to the place with the three towers on the little dusty mountain part. Yeah,
I don't
fuck,
know where that is.
Somebody's here. Oh fuck, there's a lot of people here.
The problem is that area, because it has that render bug, if you go to open a chest, like as soon as the game starts, the game will freeze for like a solid 3 seconds. Every time you want to open a chest, pick up an item, or disenchant something, the game will freeze for 3 seconds. And it won't stop doing that until like at least 30 people are dead.
Now, let's see what the abilities of that stack is.
Kagaiga?
I'm hoping that I have Thundaja on my stack with Rain, because if I do, and I have Absorb Mag 3, I can possibly Thundaja Super Ultimate Weapon and maybe get the thing. However, that's a big ass if.
Oh, you have to kill him with lightning magic to get him?
No, I have to do enough damage. Unfortunately, I have no other way of doing enough damage.
Gotcha.
I have to soak up as much of his resistances as I can, and then hit him for hopefully somewhere near the 10k mark. Otherwise, I think I think it's impossible for me to catch him otherwise, because I don't think I have enough anything. I do have Thundaja though. Okay, now Lon uses a Turbo Ether on Rain. When it comes to her turn, I should be able to cast and get a big damage.
Get a big damage?
Yes.
A single big damage.
It was 8k and not enough.
Okay, I'm still having problems.
8k and it's still not enough damage.
Through the window. I like when they give you the horse to travel, but at the same time, it's like you can get knocked out of it, and you also can't just fucking... Like, you can't just immediately cast it and start running, there's an actual build-up.
And the Ja spells are the strongest ones, so if Thundar Ja isn't doing enough, then I don't think I can actually do enough.
Also, the horses make you way easier to find, because
Yeah,
they're
they make
super
so much
loud.
noise.
Also, did you notice that there are actually bots?
There are?
Mm-hmm. You see the players that just kind of like flick back and forth and get caught on things? Those are bots. Those aren't real people. Because as soon as you shoot them, it's only up until the point that you shoot them that they do something else aside from run back and forth or get
Damn
caught
it,
on
it
that
maxes
wall.
out at 3 stacks.
Yeah, so it has
Kilo,
bots.
would you like to play someone?
I can't.
Unfortunate. Having an ally would be a terrible thing.
That's all I can really do and hope. I have one more test. Maybe it'll work out. If this doesn't work, then I'm fucked.
Oh, really? Did the guy really just come through here and take all of the pots he could?
Potentially.
Okay.
Ass.
That didn't do anything.
I was gonna say
whatever,
there are.
I'm getting shit I can scrap, but... Oh, an ass. There's a 4 here, I'm scared to use,
Huh. Do I have a seed that can give me a faith boost of some kind? God, I hope I do. Place custom seed.
Oh, you can't.
like Despacito.
Ah, damn it. I don't have a faith seed. I don't even know if there is a faith seed.
Anything else we can craft? Plus the healing pots. Is there a maximum number of healing pots?
Yeah, 10. Unless you're the... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, because that was before the class change. Once the class change happened, then, yeah. The whole... I think it was... Mages used to be able to hold 15. But there's really no reason for you to hold 15. Unless you sucked.
Like, I'm at 5 now, and I was like, shit, I don't want to fucking have too many.
I just have the fucking HP regen perk on all the time, because there's no reason for me not to have it.
I mean, I found a perk that allows me to place down a healing thing.
You know, the totem.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, that was. I just got rid of Healing Shout, which is so good.
Healing Shout is also really good. Healing Shout affects
is.
allies too.
Yep. And it's a lot
It's
faster.
like all of the healing things are AoE, just AoE in a different way. Totem, it's in an area. Shout, it's only your current position. Bottle, it's throw.
I got Faith.
Can you hurt yourself with your own firebombs?
I want to say yes because there are certain things you can't hurt yourself with. And I'm not sure what they are off the top of my head.
Let's put Faith on this. Alright. Now I friggin' hope that this works. Do I have any? I do. Do I have a magic up? It's only +1. That'll have to do for now.
Oh, is that a crate?
I was gonna say, for some odd reason, people don't like going for like the chests.
Alright.
There's been games where I've literally gotten like 3 or 4 chests in one match.
I mean, the thing is,
One more test.
every single time I see this symbol, it's fucking,
Really far away.
yeah. Like, it's always, like, out of the zone.
One more test, and if this doesn't work, then we'll
Try something
end the
different.
stream. We'll end the stream because we're at 73 minutes at the moment. So,
Damn.
if this test doesn't go through, then I'm just going to call it, because this will have been a lot of trial with predominant amounts of error. That's 2 stacks. This will make 3. Just got a decent amount of magical now. Use Faith. For a normal ether. Thundaja. 10,000 and it's still not enough?
Wow.
I might get myself killed here. So I'm not active
Maybe you need a
anymore.
very specific setup. There's an ability you're overlooking.
The only thing I can think of is like maybe I need all of my mirages, like every single one of them, to be at like maximum for all of their stats. Like their stats are all as high as they can get.
Maybe.
Like they're all maxed out on their mirage board.
I wouldn't be surprised considering the couple of Final Fantasy games they had before Worlds was very, very grindy when it came to certain super bosses. Very.
It just makes me
very
want to try,
grindy.
like, what if I swap it out so I have another Mirage as my small party member? The thing is, in order for me to get an Aja spell, the thing
You have to
I
have
want to
something
turn
like that.
into needs to also have access to that element that I want the Aja spell for. So, like, if I was going to use, say, Rain as my, this is guaranteed who my small stack is, or my large stack, or whatever, my small stack needs to have some sort of elemental power, and it has to be capable of using certain things. The thing is, I don't, with what I have, I don't think I have anything that has elemental attacks that is a small stack that's any good.
Gotcha. I mean, you don't have all the Mirages, do you? Or most of them aside from
I
like,
have
the couple
majority of them.
Because there might be another one somewhere that fits the bill a little better.
The thing is, I looked it up to see if there was an explanation, and I found two things that could potentially work out. The thing is, one of them is such an incredibly specific thing, and I don't think I can do it until I've
Already done the thing you're doing.
yeah, until I've already beaten some other things. Like, at the moment I need to make sure that my stack guaranteed has at least everyone with at least one small. Like, I need to have Rain and Lawn in the stack, otherwise it won't work out. The thing is, that
So
doesn't
that's
work out in
impossible
itself
to
because
make
of the
that
fact
happen?
that there's, I think at the end, like when you're actually 100% done the game, I think you can. The problem is the fact that I'm not, so I can't.
Gotcha.
Like, I have... Let me do a quick stat check, because I think what I have now is the strongest I can get. Alright. Yeah, Zapped is much stronger, so I need him. And one of the things in my stacks is something that I can't change out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the vampire, you have to have in order to have the trick work. Because he has absorb magic. So, in order
Some
for
of the
me to
spells
be
are
able...
a problem for you.
In order
kind
for
of
me to
thing.
be able to do what I need to do with this at all, I need to have him in because of his absorb magic thing.
What the fuck?
Indeed.
What? I'm sorry? The hell weapon is you using that? Okay. What the
There are
fuck is
certain
that
weapons you-
aimbot shit?
You know what?
Are
I'm
you
going
kidding me?
to do some grinding off screen, so we'll try this again
Okay.
next weekend. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Comment, like, subscribe if you're new. Check out the links in the description below to the Facebook, the Patreon, the Discord, and the Twitch. You can support us on the Patreon and the Twitch. We'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, and good luck.